Hey guys, what's up? It's morning of July 4th, 2026. Been out playing with the charger. Come on around here. Got most of that rear floor pan out. Probably going to leave the edges, cut them with the frame rail, leave those to weld onto, because this other one is not exactly the same shape, pretty close. But that's what we've been doing today. Got a whole pile of sheet metal. I'm going to have to cut the rear end snubber off, transfer it.
And what's this?
That I think was for a seat belt. I'll have to transfer that too. A whole pile of sheet metal. Bunch of floorboard. We got the new one, we'll make it work.
Are you going to try to put that in today?
Well, it's going to be a lot of grinding. I may put it in, but not for final.
Right.
It'll be a lot of grinding and cleaning. Yeah, if you want to hang on here for a minute, I'll throw it in and we'll just see how it fits.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have to do some trimming. It's going to work. It's going to work. See, it's got a lip right here because the wheel well is a different shape. So we'll have to cut that lip off so it'll be flat.
Yeah. Can you pull it, just flatten it out instead of cut it off, do you think? Or, I mean, to give it something more to, I don't know how much metal you got underneath there.
Yeah. Well, that's
not bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Well, look, these holes line up, which are these bolts. That's really cool.
There's a hole underneath. Look.
No. See, that's there's a couple larger bolts that go through there. I don't know.
Well, that was a larger one. No.
Anyway, pretty close.
Cool. Almost looks like a real floor.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I might draw around that just so I know where we're at.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, this is pretty much everything I wanted. Contours are slightly different, but zip, 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 pound, 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 weld, weld, weld.
And so this part here is a support.
That's frame.
Frame support.
Frame.
Oh, frame. Okay. Right.
Yep, it's going to work. Working on the charger, fills in welding, and I'm going to try to clean the garage up a little bit. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to do a little tutorial on what we did to get that 68 to 70 floor pan to fit, because I think that'd be the answer for anybody restoring one of these. We did a pretty good job, but we're not body men. If you do what you were doing, you could make it look like it was supposed to be there. Which it pretty well will anyway. Just put some fresh wire in the welder and we're getting her all welded in. We'll do the sides once we get this done, and then we'll go up over the top and made that to the trunk board. Be about done. Looking good. Hey, we got her in. A little welding to do around the edges here and there, but look at that. Keyed in. Not perfect, but way, way, way better than it was. Yep, that's all welded. We got to do a little bit in these corners. I got to shape the metal. And I got a little welding to do on the drop down. We got these little triangular corners.
Hang on. Get around here. Get around where I can see. You gotta get around where I can see.
Get little triangles right there.
Yeah.
We had to cut it through those. Take the rear tires off and clamp the wheel wells to the floorboard and weld those, and then drop some metal down here. But we're getting her. She's 1,000 times better than she was.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep. Turning out very well. Hey, it's Friday, July 10th. It's got a box in the mail from Speedway. I had given my grandson my 84 Z28 that I bought in 87, and he just loves it, fixed it all up. But we're getting oil in the coolant somehow, and instead of rebuilding that 305, it's probably got a crack in the block. I got a couple 350s. I got a 95 and a 99. The 99 has Vortec heads, but it's got a lot of miles out of my Suburban that Phil owns now. But the 95 was out of a truck, very, very low mileage. A guy let an oil line blow off at work, and the guy insisted on a new motor. I think that's the one we're going to use, but they're both single rear main seals, so I can't use the flywheel or anything out of the Z28. So let's see what all we got here. Most GM flywheels are 168 tooth, but the Z28, that generation, used 150 tooth with a smaller bell housing. When I put the T5 in my 69 Camaro with the 350, it's got a two-piece rear main. I thought I could just use all the stuff I had from the 84, because I had all kinds of extra stuff, but I wound up getting almost everything except the transmission itself. I had to outsource, but this one I'm going to try to use the 84 stuff on, because I don't think the bigger bell housing for the 168 tooth would fit in the tunnel of the Z28. And those Camaros, the T5 was tilted, I think, to the driver's side. In the 69, I straightened it up and took the shifter apart and straightened it up. But we're going to try to stay as factory as we can. Alright. Flywheel bolts and clutch bolts. Pressure plate bolts. Pilot bushing. Okay, we need to save this. Receipt. Because I'm not paying for this, somebody's paying me back. Yep, 153 tooth, 87 and up.
Hang on.
I'm scabbing parts together. Hopefully I can make everything work. This is supposed to fit it. I'll have to take it out in the garage and see if it fits the engine. You guys probably won't see this until we have it together, but the vehicle will be coming out here after I've got parts accumulated, and we'll be swapping everything out. I'm going to put maybe pop the heads off that motor just to get a look, and we'll probably cam it mildly because it's just got the stock 95 truck cam in it. And the timing covers on those are plastic and they're one-time use, but it's made to have a crank sensor in it. We're not running a crank sensor, so I'll probably look into an option for the timing cover, but I'm sure that won't be a problem. But we have parts.